Hello, and welcome back to the News Hour. It's me, William Bart, here to talk to you about the news. So we got this riot in Southport, England, and it is in response to the knife attack that occurred at a Taylor Swift dance party, I believe. And in my opinion, the European natives, the British natives, are tired of being colonized, and they're responding in the only way they can think of that will get the attention of the international community as a whole. So let's jump into the news. Oh, and don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe, and tick the bell for more if you would like to see that. I do hope I could attract your further viewership. I'm trying to get better, so bear with me. Southport reeling after 3 little girls killed in sickening knife attack at Taylor Swift dance party, visited by unspeakable evil. And the leftist media is lying about this. They're saying that the suspect that committed the stabbing was actually British born when he was actually born in Rwanda. Cardiff, I believe. Anyways, let's watch this clip. There's sound, trust me, it's just not there yet. Absolutely devastating.
Cheers. Thanks a lot. Bye. Bye.
Okay, Monday this happened. No words can describe the devastation that has hit our family as we try to deal with the loss of our little girl baby. That's Baby King's family saying that. Keep smiling and dancing like you love to do, our princess. Like we said before to you, you're always our princess, and no one would change that. Love from your hero daddy and mommy. Terrible. The seaside city of Southport, England, is mourning the loss of 3 young girls who were killed in a disturbing knife attack while attending a Taylor Swift-themed dance class Monday, and praying that the other victims will recover from their serious injuries. I can hardly talk about it, resident Keon Wright told the Post. It's a nightmare for everyone. This isn't a big city, and everyone knows someone who was affected by this. There are a lot of people praying for everyone. Everyone is checking in with each other to make sure they're all right. The whole thing is sickening and devastating, Wright added. Those sentiments have echoed throughout the region 30 minutes north of Liverpool since dozens of children and adults attending what was supposed to be a fun time were knifed by a 17-year-old suspect, police said. The teen who arrived in a taxi also attacked adults who attempted to protect the little girls. It is hard to put into words the horror, anger, and hurt today's awful attack has left us all feeling, Liverpool Mayor Steve Rotherham said in a statement. These were young people with their whole lives ahead of them. What was meant to be a carefree dance class has been visited by unspeakable evil. Police have identified 3 girls who have died from their injuries: Bebe King, 6, Elsie Dot Stancombe, 7, and Alice Da Silva Aguiar, 9. 2 others are in serious condition, and at least 6 children and adults are also being treated for their injuries. Hundreds of people have erected a shrine of flowers, photos, teddy bears, and toys in the aftermath of the horrifying crime. We can't stop crying in our house, Sophia Webb shared. To have something like that hit so close to home, there really aren't many words to say about it, are there? Are there? All we could do is cry. As the reality of the slain girls has sunk in, many Southport residents are going through a wide range of emotions, and some clashed with police after hijacking a peaceful vigil attended by hundreds. 22 cops were injured in the melee as the crowd lit a police van on fire and threw bottles and stones at officers. 11 were taken to the hospital and at least one suffered a broken nose, officials said. But for most Southport inhabitants, it's a time for sadness, not violence. There are little girls who we don't know if they're going to live or die, Webb said. That's where my heart is now. Those children and the adults, everyone who's hurting, my heart just goes out to them. And honestly, this is a response to the years now of colonization that has been happening to Britain and Greater Europe. It's just the fact of the matter. Here's Eva Vlardingerbroek commenting on the slaying of these children. She says 3 young girls were stabbed to death by a 17-year-old Rwandan male born in Cardiff. 3 more names added to an already endless list of victims. How many more white children have to die before we take action? Hashtag Southport.
When another white boy or a white girl dies at the hand of an immigrant, we might shake our head, we might let out a sigh, we might even get angry for a minute or two, and then we go on with our lives. We offer the family thoughts and prayers, but nothing ever changes. Ladies and gentlemen, what does that say about us? This is a response of a society that has already given up, a society that has already accepted its defeat. But is this true? Have we given up? Do we really accept the new reality that our globalist leaders have in mind for us? I know one thing for sure, and that is that if nothing changes, if we don't start to seriously fight for our continent, for our religion, for our people, our countries, then this time that we live in will go down in history as the time in which Western nations no longer had to get invaded by hostile armies in order to be conquered. This time will then go down in history as the period in which the invader was actively invited in by a corrupt elite. And not only did this corrupt elite invite the enemy in, they made the native population pay for it too.
And that's true. It is an invasion. You know, a long time ago, it would have been done with an army attempting to conquer the land. Now they're just being actively invited in under the guise of, oh, it's immigration. But let's be honest here. None of these people are being vetted. Not through the normal legal means of immigration. Absolutely horrifying. So here's some clips of the violence in response to the killing of these 3 children. This is from I Am Yes, You Are No. The British people have had enough. Let this be a turning point. And honestly, I identify with these people here that are attacking the police. They want them to do their damn job. That's all they want. Uphold the law and, do something about the violent immigrants. Put that in quotations. But we all recognize it for what it is. It's an invasion. It's colonization. For those who are listening, it's a large crowd of British people that are throwing debris, rocks, wood, whatever, at these police officers who are backing off. They're angry, and I rightly agree with their anger. We should not be allowing foreigners to kill the natives. People coming into the country under whatever reason it may be, and they're just allowed to commit these violent crimes. Here's Tommy Robinson. Chants of Save Our Kids as the people hit Downing Street following the murder of 3 little girls in Southport.
Save our kids! 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 Save our kids!
And then finally, or not finally, this is from Amy Meck. Okay. Oh, look. Take a hard look. Thousands of people turned out in Southport for a vigil after yesterday's slaughter of 3 innocent children. But do you notice anything? Where is the Islamic migrant community who swarm the streets every week to demand respect, halal foods, political training, Islam in schools, closure for Islamic holidays, and seize control of public spaces for their prayers, a show of power, and that is what it is, on every Islamic holiday? They dominate every aspect of British public life, yet now, when there's a vigil for British children, they are nowhere to be found. Why is that? Let's watch this clip. Nobody there seems to be Islamic. These are all United Kingdom Britons. Here we have the Holy Trinity Church in Southport visiting the Southport Mosque for outreach. How about when Southport 55 Birkdale Beavers visited the mosque for outreach? Or when St. Michael's High School invited the Southport Imam to speak at their school about Islam? How about when young children from Holy Trinity Primary visited the mosque for outreach? Where is the outreach now? Where is the Islamic community now? Where is Soiful Alam, the Imam of Southport Islamic Society Mosque, who has non-Muslims show up for him all the time? I don't think multiculturalism is working. It's not working. Southport Hospital even provided the Islamic community with a dedicated ablution room or wudu area for outreach. An ablution room is essential in mosques for performing wudu, the Islamic practice of washing specific body parts, hands, mouth, nostrils, arms, face, head, and feet before prayers. While leftists in the media like to pretend there's a small Islamic community in Southport, riddle me this: why did the local hospital create an ablution room? Stop with the lies. Absolutely, here. What was your name again? Amy Meck. I'm going to tag you in this video. And I hope you'll watch it, honestly. Lewis Brackpool. Now, Central London. A demonstration is underway outside Parliament against the establishment following the murder of those 3 young girls in Southport. Chants of "I'm England till I die" echo through the streets. And where are the media about this? Let's see, I'm going to go do a search. No, I'll do this on screen. BBC Southport. Let's search BBC. Police get more time with suspect as 4 held over unrest. Cleaning up Southport streets after riot. They're calling it a riot. Of course. Anytime you don't agree with a protest, it's a riot. Well, unless it's an actual riot. Man stabbed in Southport attack saddened he couldn't do more. Southport shopkeeper tells of ransacking nightmare. Janaka Balasurila's store was looted when violence broke out in the town following Monday's stabbings. It was an ideological attack. You know, Islam does not mesh well with the Western world, and it is a fight for dominance as they conquer us and colonize us. That's all this is. Let's see. Maybe I'll search Huffington Post, Southport. I don't speak French. Let's see, Huffington Post. This don't look like Huffington Post. Oh, because it's the .uk one. How did a horrific attack on young children lead to a violent far-right protest? So it's okay when people that are not from Western nations, they resist colonization. But when European countries in the Western world are being colonized and they protest in response, oh, that's a far-right protest. Give me a break. I don't know. I hate these neoliberals and their inability to call something what it actually is. I wish they would just get with the program and say, yes, I see it happening and I agree with you. This is bad. Anyways, I'm going to leave it on here. Remember these three girls. Bebe. Hold on a minute. I got to go see their names again. Bebe King, Elsie Stancombe, and Alice Da Silva Aguiar. A true loss for society, and I'm praying for their parents, their families, and the community that they were from, Southport, England. Anyways, please don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and tick the bell so you can be notified every time I upload. All right, thank you. And whatever you do, don't have a bad day. I'll catch you tomorrow.